So, I'm going to be conducting an interview with you to ask some questions about your asthma. Your participation in this interview is voluntary and will be used for educational purposes. If you agree to interview, please state so.
I agree to interview.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So, when did you first start to notice your symptoms?
About 6 months ago.
6 months ago? Okay, and when you're experiencing your symptoms, what do you feel?
So I'll usually feel a tightness in my chest. So it's kind of hard to breathe, almost like it's irritated.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will cough a lot, and it'll feel like I'll have like a fever, like I'll get chills, but I'll also feel really hot.
Okay.
So yeah.
Awesome. Does your breathing worsen at certain times of the day, or like at any exercise?
Yeah, I think it tends to happen at night, like maybe like in the evening, and then go on throughout the night until morning. And it doesn't happen always. It happens maybe like once a week, or
Once a week.
yeah, like there's something triggering it, but I'm not sure what it is.
Okay.
And then for exercise, I don't feel those symptoms for exercise, but my chest does hurt when I do stuff like running or just other like high intensity activity.
Okay.
That raises my heart rate. So, yeah.
And then I heard you mention that you experience some symptoms during the night. Is there anything that you do when you are experiencing those kinds of symptoms through the night?
No, I just wait it out.
You just wait it out?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you feel like your asthma is holding you back from doing the things that you would normally do?
A little bit. I'd say it's a lot harder to do physical activity.
Mm-hmm.
And I also cough a lot, which can kind of make the day harder. Yeah.
You said you weren't sure what brings on those attacks at night, but are you aware of maybe what triggers it during the day, or when you feel your symptoms worsening?
I don't really feel it during the day. It really just happens like in the evening.
Just in the evening?
And yeah, I have no idea what causes it.
Okay. And then going back to, bless you, your physical activity. So you said that it's just physical activity that brings it on, and no known allergies that aggravate your symptoms. And then, do you have a family history of asthma, allergies, or breathing problems?
No.
No history?
No.
When you first got diagnosed, was your primary care able to elaborate on maybe what triggered that first set of symptoms?
I did get diagnosed like a while ago, so back in 8th grade I had pneumonia.
Okay.
And then I got diagnosed with asthma then, but then it was just kind of like temporary.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of started again, but during this time there hasn't really been a reason why. It's kind of been, I've gotten treated for pneumonia already like a few months ago, and had lots of x-rays done, but they don't really show anything. So
okay.
Yeah.
Did those tests show any fluid buildup in your lungs, or
no?
Okay. And then you said you got diagnosed with asthma when you had pneumonia for the first time, like around 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Was it like pneumonia symptoms first and then asthma, or was that like together at the same time?
So I had pneumonia first, and then I got treated for pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I noticed it was a lot harder to breathe when I was playing hockey. So then I got prescribed an inhaler temporarily until my symptoms fully went away from whatever was left of the pneumonia.
Okay. How long were you using that inhaler?
Maybe like a few months.
A few months? And
Yeah.
then can I ask do you know what inhaler that was?
I think it was albuterol, but I don't remember because it was a long time ago.
A long time ago. Okay. And then you said no family history of asthma
No.
or allergies, breathing problems?
No.
Okay. And then what treatments have you tried? Or what other treatments have you tried for your asthma?
Like at home or prescribed?
Any?
So right now I'm on Symbicort. I do 2 pumps in the morning and 2 pumps at night. That's the main one, yeah.
The main one. And then is that only during those 2 times in the day, or can you take your Symbicort if you're having aggravated symptoms during the day?
I usually just strictly take it in the morning and at night. And because I take it, I don't really have symptoms during the day. So.
Okay, so
yeah.
you feel like that's helpful. Okay. And then I wanted to ask, going back to 8th grade, do you feel like the inhaler then helped your symptoms of asthma?
Yeah, it did.
And then it improved and you were able to do hockey, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said that you have Symbicort now. In terms of refilling your prescription, do you have any issues when it comes to getting your prescription for your inhaler, like any transportation barriers or economic barriers?
No.
No
No
barriers.
barriers.
Okay. And then you said you just strictly use Symbicort for your asthma. Have you been to your primary care recently to check up on your asthma?
Yeah, so I'm actually working with asthma and allergy clinic, where they diagnosed me with asthma a second time. And so I regularly go to follow up, and I do breathing tests to see if my asthma has gotten any better on the Symbicort.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the breathing tests?
Yeah. So there's 2 that I do. One is I have to hold like a steady output of air. There's like a little game where I have to keep the cloud floating. Then the second one that I struggle with is the forced expiratory volume.
Forced expiratory volume.
And that's the one that I struggle with. So those are the 2 main ones that I do.
Okay. Do you feel like any weather or like cold worsens your asthma?
No, I don't think so.
No, just exercise and physical activity?
Yeah.
Okay. And for your prescription for your inhaler, you did mention 2 puffs in the morning and then 2 puffs at night. How long are you supposed to be doing that method remedy for?
It's I guess until my FEV is at 100%.
At 100%, okay.
So yeah, I go every few months to get a follow-up to see if the Symbicort has been helping, and then we see where I'm at. And then depending on there, we decide if we need to alter how we're doing the asthma or how we're doing the Symbicort, or keep doing it. So now we've just been keeping it the same because it's slowly been getting better.
Slowly been getting better.
So we're just waiting until I get to 100, and then we might either make the dose smaller, so instead of 2 pumps it'd be one pump every morning and night, and see how that goes.
Okay, and then you mentioned previously having shortness of breath and like chest pain with physical exercise and like cardio workouts. Did your doctor prescribe anything for if you're doing like exercise and if you were to have like maybe an asthma attack or?
Yeah, I got prescribed albuterol, which I take 30 minutes before.
30 minutes before a workout.
Which has helped me a lot. So I took it recently on a run, and that helped out a lot.
Helped out a lot. Okay. And then, so you mentioned albuterol. I had one more question to ask you. Do you bring your inhaler with you, or do you carry your albuterol with you, or is that just 30 minutes before?
I usually leave it at home unless the exercise that I'm doing kind of requires me to be far away.
Okay.
But usually I just do it at home before I do the workout and then go about my workout.
Okay. Okay, lastly, any questions? Or I guess you won't have any questions for me. That concludes this interview. Thank you for your time.